Hey guys, welcome back to Semojo Homestead. It was some crazy weather last night and rain most of the day today, so I actually did not go out and work, which secretly might be like very enjoyable for me. But today we got around to taking down our Christmas tree. Now, we had undecorated everything before we left town, but we did not get around to taking it out of the house.
Yeah.
There are a couple of things as we homestead that I find that I really just love about homesteading. And they're like little nuggets that I never would have thought about until it comes time to it. Getting rid of Christmas stuff, like the tree and any live wreaths, is one of them. Before, we had to find a place to go take it to and all this stuff. Not anymore. Pines are actually a natural dewormer for most livestock, and so we just give ours to the animals, so it makes disposal
so easy.
super easy.
So easy.
So that's a little bit of what we're doing today, and then Cass is also going to give an update on her little mini greenhouse experiment that she's doing with squash. Also, we have an update on Majesty, so stay tuned for that.
Here with the goats, I thought we would do a quick update on Majesty. We've had some people asking us, and we do want to update you guys. She is doing great. She, the day after we released the video, I came in early in the morning before it got warm, and she was right at the door at the milk house, being very vocal, ready for grain, ate grain out of my hand. Was back to her old self. So I think that what it was is that it was just too hot and she was uncomfortable, and she's, very pregnant. So we've had several of you asking. We really appreciate your concern. She is doing well. She just came up to me and let me rub on her neck and pet on her. I'm sure she's just looking for grain, but it's nice to see that she's not avoiding us and being sluggish. We also did want to mention that pine is a preventative for deworming. It's not a solution. If one of your goats does have a really high worm load, you will need to take some other action, whether it's an herbal remedy. I've used Molly's Herbals, or if it's something you get from the vet. We give pine as a preventative measure. Rabbits can have a little bit of pine. It's not a major part of their diet, but they can have some. So we're going to give some to the mama and two bunnies that are in here right now. We did want to mention, we had said that these rabbits were going to be for sale, and they were. They've been sold. So 4 of them will be going to new homes hopefully this week.
So really the only animals on this homestead that don't get the Christmas goodies are our chickens, because they could care less. But all of our other animals love the treats. There you go.
So I thought I'd also do a quick greenhouse update. I have had people ask about that as well. So
Just address.
So the dogs are enjoying the construction site that we made for our son as well. So he's trying to make sure they don't go in there. But anyway, we do have growth on the plants in the greenhouse. I planted some squash in there, some summer squash, to see how they would do in our winters. Now, we have had some very warm temperatures, and the temperatures are about to get very, very cold. So I will revisit this and do another update next week and tell you how it has fared in the cold. So I want to show you inside. We are really excited because we do have some blooms in there. They're little still, so I won't do anything with them yet, but we do have some in there. Go ahead and roll this up so I can show you. If you can see inside, this plant over here actually has a male and female bloom. So I will have to pollinate those with my fingers or a Q-tip, but we do have growth in there. Last night we had some really high winds, and it comes with stakes. I never staked it down because I got distracted and it didn't happen. It came with brand new stakes. Last night the wind did move it, and we did have some loss on some of my plants, so I'm really sad. We have some rusty stakes, and these actually stay in the ground better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go in and stake down the sides so that hopefully if we have high winds again, we won't lose any more of our plants and this won't move. If you have a greenhouse like this and you have it on soil, I definitely recommend, from personal experience, staking it down and not getting lazy about it. So that's all we have for today for our quick little farm update. I hope you all are having a great week. Thanks for hanging out with us, and be blessed.